Hi guys, Kevin Lee Jacobs here. Last week, Deborah left a comment requesting one of my favorite recipes. It's a chocolate pavlova topped with raspberries. Pavlova is one of the great French desserts, at least I think it's French, and it's surprisingly easy to make. Hey, if I can make it, you can make it. First things first, adjust your oven rack to the lower third position and heat the oven to 300 degrees Fahrenheit. And then take a plate or a cake stand that's 8 inches in diameter and trace a circle. We're making a template for the pavlova. Then, so we don't get any ink on our dessert, flip the parchment paper over. Then separate 6 large room temperature eggs. And put the whites in the bowl of your stand mixer. If you don't have a stand mixer, you can use any large bowl and handheld beaters. Save the yolks for another purpose. Let the whites rest for just a minute. Meanwhile, grab a bar of good quality bittersweet chocolate and break off 2 bars. That's 1 ounce. And finally, chop the chocolate. Then beat the egg whites at medium speed until they begin to foam. So once the eggs are foamy, add a 1/4 teaspoon of this stuff, cream of tartar. Cream of tartar is an acid that helps to stabilize the egg whites. And we're going to beat this until soft peaks form. So we have soft peaks now. This is the time to add a bit of medicine. A teaspoon of balsamic vinegar. Back to beating at high speed. As stiff peaks begin to form, add bit by bit 3/4 of a cup of granulated sugar or 1 whole cup of superfine sugar.
I'm lonely with all of my time, taken for granted these words I can write. I'm not being insensitive. Ever I'm walking with no place to go.
Let this beat until firm, shiny peaks form. You'll know that stiff, shiny peaks have formed when the egg whites look so delicious, you really want to shovel them into your mouth. Then detach the mixing bowl from your mixer and grab a wire mesh sieve and hold the sieve over the egg whites and add 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of unsweetened baking cocoa. Baking cocoa, because this is, after all, a chocolate pavlova. And then you just sift the two ingredients over the egg whites. Put this aside. Then you have to choose a spatula. I have a choice, green, red, or yellow. I think I'll use the yellow spatula. And fold the chocolate and cornstarch gently into the egg whites, trying to deflate the whites as little as possible. At this stage, you just need to fold them in a little bit because now is the time to add the chocolate we chopped earlier. And here it is. Yum! Now fold a little more thoroughly, but still gently. When you fold, you want to bring the ingredients on the bottom up to the top. Then scoop this gorgeous cloud onto the center of the template you made earlier. Trying to stay within the lines of the template. Then smooth the top and sides of the meringue. This next step is vital to the success of your pavlova. Lick the spatula. This goes into the preheated 300-degree oven and then immediately lower the temperature to 275 degrees. Bake the meringue until the sides look crisp and the top feels dry to the touch. That will be 75 minutes to 90 minutes. I found that in my low-end gas oven, 90 minutes is the correct time. Okay, my meringue has baked for 90 minutes, and as you can see, it looks just awful. But don't despair. Even if your meringue collapses, as mine did somewhat, it will still be absolutely delicious. Turn off the oven and open the door just slightly and let the meringue rest for 2 hours or until it cools to room temperature. Okay, my pavlova has cooled to room temperature, so now I'm going to unmold it onto a blue cake stand. If you don't have a blue cake stand, you could use a green stand or just any large plate. And flip. And there we go. It's nice and crispy, but the inside will be chewy, gooey, wonderful. We're going to top the pavlova with whipped cream. So pour 1 cup of heavy cream into your mixer. And again, you could use handheld electric beaters. And beat them at high speed until they're thick and rich and delicious. Cream's ready. So put a nice big blob or 5 on top of the pavlova. I'm going to use all of this wonderful cream and use an offset spatula, which is one of the 7 wonders of the world, to spread the thick whipped cream all over the meringue. And to make this dessert even more decadent, grab another square of chocolate and use a common vegetable peeler. I can't talk right this morning. And use it to grate the chocolate all over the whipped cream, all the way to the edge. To finish, add the raspberries. And you can simply scatter them all over the top, or you can try to make a nice design. taste test. This dessert always brings a smile to my face. And the truth is, if you serve this dessert, nobody is going to care what you served for dinner. If you liked this recipe, and I hope you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Also, I hope you'll post a comment below. And I'll see you next time with another delicious recipe. Bye for now.